act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Biz starts up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up, when it's half time she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no let. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little what's your run up cash, double back. Baby show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, but I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then I
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spend, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in. I need to know.
All right, can the Raiders bounce back? Let's find out. On the road in LA. It's the Chargers.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one sideline, we've got a look at the head coach of the visiting Raiders. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Pete Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And here we go from SoFi. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and now there is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to 5 points.
He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Play action now for Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Motioning the tight end now. Herbert now to throw on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's going to play some clean ball.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. Man, flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Feels this clean at the 30. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skips down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun again to Hampton.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Back to Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Trying the sneak, it's Herbert. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Tight end going in motion here. On 4th down, here's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
White 80. White 80 hot. Go, let's go. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
On the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. And bring the tight end left. It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Return coming from the 6. He's going well so far. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. First play is going to be against Genty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raider first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Setting up to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming out. To you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Offense.
Everyone was set, and at the line, the quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still fourth down.
So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down. They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal blocking the down. Offense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Yep.
Dicker tacks on the extra
Make 2 big mistakes.
And the Chargers run out to an early 14-point
distraction.
lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Need to get Tate going. Or Bowers. Genty fumbles too much. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm scared of using it.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And not to Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 7. Air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls you just trust the most.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. A.J. Cole on the punt. They could really use a good one here.
I might have went too far down on the quarterback accuracy.
His work begins at the 31.
Maybe I'll pick up the same
the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point.
Raiders closing in, then down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now the Raider offense heading back to the field. And coming off a 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. It can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw now. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Rolling left side, Bowers has it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game, it will still wind up being 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side. Oh, the football's loose. And the Raiders get to it. Well, I love that. There was no thought of just covering it up, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
Well, I think you could hear what I could hear, Kate, what we hear on a practice field. Scoop and score, scoop and score. Yep. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. Well, they did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this is certainly on a silver platter for him, isn't it, Brock? Just 3 yards from the end zone. Jenty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Cougar 19.
Pass play now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
We call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Third and long for him here. Catch made. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. pretty big haul already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They're going to throw for it on 4th. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 10.
17. Raiders 7.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Menu narration set to 100.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Herbert from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That drop leads the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chance of the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Herbert again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. I get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's looking deep once again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is Jacoby Myers. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jaguars move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Colts are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the running back. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Steelers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down. Running from the pistol here with Jency. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is
stop the run.
Defense.
And they've been doing it.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Automatic. First down.
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They get second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Shotgun give here to Jency. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
A 5, 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. And when it keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He's making a bid for it. Herbert lost the football, and the Raiders get to it. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away from you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to Starks. 1st and 10.
32. Claude Ray.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. Nice piece of work there. That's 9 yards. Might encourage them to go for it now on 4.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in. Not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
50, green.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready, set.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Ready, set.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, right. Ready. 33.
This time looking to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Set. Ready.
I'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him. That moment, Brock, find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Well, he's set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Play action now for Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the Raiders' 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets this one to Gadsden. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call 3D catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down to inside the 30 before he's driven out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lining it with Hampton. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, or just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
To throw, Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Set. 380. Drop.
Herbert now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Dicker connects there, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackles made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Come on, ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So a stoppage here for an injured player, and this is not good. Brock Bowers in some discomfort. The medical staff headed to him. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
Madden, ready.
Throw here, third down. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play.
Ready?
And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Black shot. 33, yellow. Go. Hut.
Throwing it again here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Blue striker.
They'll throw, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time he's out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That's good for a couple of yards, and the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. First and 10 from the 43. Straight ahead with Jeanty. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. So a stoppage here for an injured player, and this is not good. Brock Bowers in some discomfort. The medical staff headed to him.
Let's go. Black 40. Set, huh?
This is Jeanty on second. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. That's a Vegas first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw.
Brock Bowers out for the season.
Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Red, yellow, set, hut, fight, yellow, 22. Smash, red. Trouble, 38. Fight, white. Ready.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It can be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Kicked well, and this is good! And that will make it a field goal game.
Certainly a great job to hit this one. You can't help but think back, though, to the one he missed earlier, how this would be tied if he could have connected in. Just hoping they could find another way to score, maybe set him up to tie it.
Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Back to the air, Herbert. Over the screen to Hampton. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll have here 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Hampton now up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Isaiah Olawale on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
This is Hampton, right side. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
380. Delta set.
Third and long for him here. Has it at the 7. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and part of the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 27, Raiders 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
The kickoff for the Chargers.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Genty from the gun. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Giving this to Genty. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. And he's gaining the ground.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Pass play coming here. It's a screen play to Genty. First down and more past the 40. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. He's going to throw it. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Let's go. Yes, ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Inside give to Hampton. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
second and 9.
Back to Hampton. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Back at the 46-yard
It's the
line.
2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers nearing their second win in the campaign. Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down.
Take. 380.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
6-yard loss.
They'll bring out the punter
It's
here.
fourth down.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, set. 45.
They'll throw to begin this drive. All in left side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and
He's dropping back to throw.
at the 35-yard line.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Trey Tucker.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second.
First down, Las Vegas.
To throw here on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. Steal. 60 red. Set.
Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's now second down and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.